Hey everybody, it's Natasha Butler from Boost Your Business and Your Life, and this is the second video on getting started. So I did a really quick video the other day because it cut out on me, but that's okay. Kind of said a few of the things that I was wanting to share with you, but I was wanting to continue the topic this week on starting and just getting started, whether it be house renovations, whether it is building a Lego town, whether it's starting a jigsaw puzzle, baking a cake, or starting a business. We all have to start somewhere. And I think with starting too, it's so easy that we can see the end in sight, but we can see the top of that mountain, and we know what it's going to feel like when we get to the top of the mountain, but we're still at the bottom of the mountain and we've got to get started. And it's kind of like, whew, gee, and the excitement and the curiosity that we have because we're going to hit the top of the mountain all of a sudden gets overtaken and hijacked because fear sort of sticks its head up and says, whoa, hey, slow down there, buddy. What do you think you're doing? What makes you think you can get up there? Hey, what if you succeed? Which is, that's awesome. But, hey, what's the world going to look like if you succeed? What's it going to look like if you fail? You could fail at this. This is terrible. Don't do this. And fear's got every right to poke its head up and start questioning you on those things, because fear's job is to keep you safe. And that's what it's doing. He's saying, whoa, hey, you're in comfort zone here. Why the hell would you want to get to the top of that mountain? So, so there's some things that we can do to help reduce fear and to get started. So these is just some learnings that I've taken away from my business and my life and my work life too, sort of in particularly with launching lots of products. So the first thing that we can do to reduce fear is to turn fear into excitement. You see, what fear does to the body, the way that it accelerates the heart rate and makes you feel, is exactly the same thing as what excitement does to the body. It's just the brain doesn't know what's going on. It's just fear's talking to you louder than what excitement is. So let's turn it around and stop, and instead of letting fear be the driving force here, turn it into excitement. And how you turn that into excitement is look at the 4 things or the 5 things that you are excited about and that you are curious about by starting on this journey, and really hold on to that energy as opposed to hanging on to the negative energy. Hold on to that positive thought, and that positive energy will help you be ready to take that first step and actually get started. The second tip that I have for you about getting started is research what it is that you're going to do before you get started. Because again, the more you know about a topic, the more you know about what it is that you're going to do, the less unknown there is. And so therefore, there is less reason for fear to need to jump in, because he's kind of going, you can turn around and go, well, hey, listen, fear, I've done my homework here. Now, I know that for me to climb that mountain, I need to do exercise, I need to go to the shops and get my supplies, I need to do these things. In the same in business or having a party. Hey, okay, I know what I need to do to get to the end part. I research and I get myself organized. So research before you get started, so you know exactly what you're going to do. You're not going in blind, which that then also increases your success rate too, because you've researched and you know what it is that you're going to do. And then finally, it's just to take that first step, which I know too is that you can have done all the research in the world, all the homework in the world, but you're still standing there going, okay, can I do it? Can I do it? Do you know what? Yes, you can do it, but you're not expected to be at the peak right now. You're not supposed to just go, bang, I'm up there. You are expected to take your time. You are expected just to lean into this. You are expected to take baby steps. So take baby steps. But the first thing you need to do is take that step off the the side of where you're standing. Just, I know it's a cliche, but just do it. Because the thing is that you are not going to fail. There is no such thing as failure. Thomas Edison said he didn't ever fail at making the light bulb. He just discovered 1,000 ways not to do it. Failure does not exist. Failure does not exist. You are just learning different ways to do things. And look, how I always look at it too is my test, or before I embark on anything, which does drive Glenn a little bit insane, but it's quite often, well, that'll make a good dinner party story, won't it? So, do you know what? No matter what you do, you're going to come out of it with a great dinner party story. Turn around. Don't take yourself so seriously, because it's not going to be the end of the world. Life as you know it is not about to explode and be destroyed. It is going to change and it will improve because you've started something. But, you know, really, the likelihood of you dying from it, unless of course you're wanting to jump out of a plane without a parachute, which, you know, again, fear's really going to show its head there, because that's pretty risky. You don't want to do that. But you've done your research, you know what's going on. We've been able to silence fear and turn that into excitement. So now it's time, just take the first step. It doesn't need to be big. It doesn't need to be bold. Look, the thing is that you're not going to fail. Failure doesn't exist. You have just learnt a new way to do something, and you have walked away with a great dinner party story. So, you know, you've got nothing to lose whatsoever. You don't need to be great to start, but you do need to start to be great. So, what are you waiting for? Get started. Share with me below some of your thoughts and your takeaways from this video. What are you going to do to get started? How do you feel about starting now? You know, have what some of the things that I've spoken to you about. You know, is there ways that you think that you can reduce fear so that you can start and that you can try something new? Because I'd really love to hear from you.